Kia ora, Talofa, Malele, Bula and Welcome to Season 8, Episode 17 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOSports.com. A wrap of Pasifika People's sports news on a sunny and bright Wednesday morning, 17 January 2023. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the blue continent. In rugby union breaking news, Warren Gatland holds no ill feeling towards Louis Rees-Zammit, who dropped a bombshell yesterday when he quit rugby union to try his hand at American football just minutes before he was to be named in the Wales Six Nations squad. Rees-Zammit, 22, was to become a central figure for Wales coach Gatland in the next cycle up to the 2027 Rugby World Cup in Australia, but instead will pursue a career in the NFL. In rugby league breaking news, after 6 months of blushing denials trying to keep a lid on their budding romance, Panthers star Nathan Cleary has confirmed that he's in a relationship with Matildas star Mary Fowler. Welcome to Australian sport's newest power couple. Aging Kiwi Kieran Foran plans to play beyond 2024, with the Sydney Morning Herald reporting he's closing in on a one-year extension with the Titans. Foran will be 34 by the end of this season, but said this week, "Physically I feel as good as ever. I battled a few niggling injuries last season, but the fact I was able to punch out the minutes I did gave me great belief," Foran said. He struggled with injuries during his 3-year stint with the Bulldogs, but has managed to play 20 or more games in each of his last 3 seasons. There's plenty of fuel left in the tank. The New Zealand International has played 282 NRL games over 15 years with 6 different clubs. In football breaking news, Jose Mourinho has been sacked by Roma this morning. This despite questions being raised about whether Roma could afford to sack the Portuguese maestro only yesterday, given his infamous "sack me early and you pay big time" clause in his contract. Early wild speculation is that Jose is heading back to Stamford Bridge. In sports biz, the NFL wildcard playoff game between the Chiefs and the Dolphins, which aired exclusively on Peacock, is the most streamed event in US history, averaging 23 million viewers. This despite some fans' outrage last week about the game being available exclusively on the streamer at US $5.99. The Chiefs-Dolphins stream beat out last year's Saturday night wildcard matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and Los Angeles Chargers, which drew 20.6 million viewers on NBC. Peacock paid US $110 million rights to this year's wildcard game, which will be up for auction again this off-season and intended for a streaming audience. In boxing breaking news, Ryan Garcia and his now estranged influencer wife, Andrea Selena, separated on Christmas Day 2023 due to irreconcilable differences according to court filings. Garcia announced their divorce 2 days after she gave birth to their second child together, a boy. Selena is still living in her husband's $3 million US California home. Don't leave, girl. And that's a wrap. For TEIVOVOSports.com, I'm Kaldan Khmer. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Mahalo, ka kite, and thank you all too much for all your love and support.